Dude, it's pouring.
Is that what that noise is? Oh
Yeah.
my god. I had no idea. I thought that was my fan on my computer. It's taking off. I thought nothing of it. I was like, oh, my computer is just making a lot of noise. Hey there, spirits, and welcome back to the graveyard. My name's Soul, and this is my ghost friend, Art.
Hello, Mario.
Wait a minute. Let me get changed real quick. That's better. And today, I'm here with my girlfriend, Sam.
Hello.
That's it. She's usually so much more chaotic than that.
In given situations, yes, but right now it's all just heyo.
We're going to be starting a new series on this channel called Say It With Me Now, Craft versus
Crap.
Craft versus Craft. The name is still pending, so leave us a comment below on what you think we should call it. And this is a series where an artist, me, and
A non-artist, me,
review an art craft kit, and we tell you from both our perspectives whether it's craft, aka worth buying, or crap, not worth it. Sam, you want to let the people know what we're going to be looking at today?
It's called the MGA Miniverse Make It Mini Food Series Cafe/Diner Series 1.
Yeah, so we're going to be looking at the diner series today, but in our next video, we're going to be looking at the cafe series, so stay tuned for those. Anyways, these are a combination of mystery boxes and crafting kits, which is super unique. We've bought mini food from the mini brand series, but they come already pre-made, but these let you make the foods yourself with decorations and resin. These are super trendy right now, and when we ordered them, they were on back order. So it took us about 2 weeks to get the cafe set and like a month to get the diner set or something like that. It was kind of a long time, like a month and a half maybe.
Yeah, something like that.
Anyways, the cafe set is $6.97 and the diner set is $9.97. So there is a $3 difference, but the diner set was a lot bigger than the cafe set, and I think you get more things in the diner set than the cafe set.
It was 3 times bigger.
It almost was like 1/3 of the size bigger.
Well, that's why it was $3 more, because it was 3 times bigger.
No, not 3 times 1/3.
No, 3 times.
No, 6 times 3 is...
Quick maths.
18. So you cannot say that that is the same. That's not 3 times. So let's jump right into it. Oh, but it has a cute pattern on it. Yeah.
Oh.
This is like diner. There's a bunch of like graphics from it.
Save it. Does it have potential?
And then there's like 3 layers of plastic. This is a little extra. But probably because they have resin inside, they have to be like extra careful or something. Let's see. 1, 2. Advertising. What the heck? This is the guide with all of the things inside of it. These are instructions. Also instructions. Oh, they're instructions. Yeah, they're all in different languages. All right, and then in here, a couple more. 1, 2, 3, and a little mat. You know, to be honest, I opened up the package and I can smell the resin.
Really?
Here's all the packages that came in the capsule. It's a lot of recipes. It's like instructions on how to assemble them and orders. 18 in total. Which one would you be most excited for?
I think this one's cute. The s'mores one. One is like waffle or pancake ones.
Yeah, the pancake ones are cute. And they give you this guy, which is like a little table. You can put your little mat on it and display your guy. They're supposed to fit in here, which we've seen that they don't always fit. It fits, but it's like crooked, so you're supposed to take this little piece, put it on this guy, and then it's like a little display dish. Yeah, is cute. I guess if you don't want to get dust on it. I feel like I would just leave this out. And the bags have this little cut symbol at the top. And you're supposed to cut along it. Cut along it, and then it looks like a little grocery shopping bag. And it's like, oh, I have a little shopping guy inside of here. But that takes too much time, and I'm pretty sure we're just gonna open like normal. It's a cute idea if you want to take the time to do it. I don't know, like part of me is like, what if they just gave them to you already pre-cut? And then this part is like...
Oh, it's like taped or something.
Like taped, yeah. And then you just, all you have to do is open it. I feel like that would be a little bit better instead of making, you know, us do it.
Safe plastic.
So let's see what we got here. We got the resin.
The cream.
The lemon cream. The resin. 100% good stuff. It says pure goodness 100%, vitamin D 100%, and total smiles 100%. It says Happy Sun Farms. Inside of here,
I think you're like, wait, no, that's not what I thought it was.
little strawberries.
Oh, you got that one.
Little strawberries inside. Oh, it's very cute. Oh, and I like how it has little packaging, like actual strawberries. Oh, big boy. It says, thank you. Have a sunny day. Okay.
It's like a miniature one of those ones.
Yeah, it's a mini one of what? This. It's like literally one, like very small version of it. It's cute though. So we're gonna get like a little tart or cake or something. Whoa, okay, wait. Oh, little blackberries, little... little blackberries and little raspberries. Oh, they're mixing. They're mixed in there. We got a rogue one from Happy Sun Farm.
An imposter.
Yeah, the imposter among us. Among us. And then, okay. Wait, there's so many. Then, okay, we got
The crust.
yeah, the little tart crust, sun-baked sweets. It's cute. It has like little fork marks in the bottom of the crust. I kind of like that it also came in like a little package. Like you would buy this like pastry at the store or something. And lastly, it has the forks. Let's see. What did they give us?
Why is the bag so big for a tiny little
It's true.
fork?
It's true. That's a
What
little...
the heck?
It's overcompensating here. That's a little excess amount of plastic too. Yeah. And we got a little itty bitty fork.
And here's all the crafting supplies.
We got this mixed berry tart. A little bit.
You know about the name.
Well, here it is. The picture.
Are you happy with your choice?
Even my choice.
Are you happy with your choice?
What does that mean? Choice of what? Of ripping it?
Of surprise.
What are you talking about? You're speaking in tongues over here. What does that even mean? Are you happy with your choice of surprise?
Uh-huh. Are you happy with what you got?
Why did you say she's speaking in riddles? Are you happy with your choice of surprise? Yeah, I think it will turn out really cute. It looks easy, and there's like so many like little ingredients, you know? And we get a second little case. See, this is where I was saying, like, I don't think I would want this if it... I mean, maybe some of the other ones, because they don't have this little... The other thing, too, about this is, like, it's, like, not clear, you know? So I feel like if you put your little guy in here, your cute little creation, it's, like, frosted. You can't see it that nicely, so...
Yeah, I don't like it.
And because we're playing with the resin today, we're going to put out our nice silicone mat. Don't look at the dog hairs. There's nothing to see here.
Ada hairs.
Yeah, those are Ada hairs.
Or Nori. They could be Nori. But soon you'll have your own little guy's hairs on there.
Hopefully soon. Whenever this video comes out, maybe we already have them.
It's gonna take you that long to put this video out?
I hope not. Instructions say, I mean, I don't think I'm gonna do the crafting on the platter because if the resin gets on it, it's going to stick to it. So I'm gonna do it here, but it says You put the tart, and then you squeeze a little bit of the lemon cream, and then you add your berries, and then it says you cook for 5 to 10 minutes in the sun, and then you put the top on, or what's left of it. I mean, I've seen a couple people do these, and the problem with putting the resin down and then putting the berries on it is it ends up having the berries kind of sink into it, and they kind of disappear sometimes. So I think what I'm going to do is put a really thin layer of resin, harden it, put more resin in, put the berries on top so they like stick in the resin. But that way, if the hardened resin is down at the bottom, it won't have the berries sink all the way to the bottom. And because it's a rainy day and we can't really go out there and harden it in the sun, we have the mini UV lamp.
That's like a UFO. Like a UFO landing.
This is the freaking UFO that they shot down. We got our little tart. I'm gonna open our little cream. This is a twist top. Oh, it's actually a little twist top. Very surprising. Oh, your worst enemy, Sam.
What is it?
It's got the little pull.
You're gonna have to open it slowly.
Oh my gosh. Oh no. Hello? They super glued this thing on here. Oh my gosh. Hello? You know, I might actually... Where's that knife? Okay, wait. I think I got it. No, it did the thing where it tore like part of it.
Where's the knife?
Oh. It looks like you took it.
Where?
Sitting over on your desk.
Very interesting.
She's over here being like, where did you put it? I guess we gotta cut it.
I'm gonna get resin all over my plate.
I know.
Lick off the lemon cream.
No, do not suggest that people eat the resin. Oh my gosh, okay. This is as good as this is gonna get. It's a nice color, like transparent, lemony. It's just cute. Ooh, the bubble.
It makes you want to try it.
It does. It does make you want to lick it. Anyways, to clean your stuff, you have to use the isopropyl alcohol for resin stuff. I think it has to be above... Editor me put this percentage here. So like I said, a little bit in here. If it will come out. Hello? Ooh. The bubble scared me. Alright, so we just want a thin layer. Just enough to make it not sink to the bottom. So we're just gonna spread this around. Ooh, it's thick. Okay, maybe I needed a little bit more than that. It's like a pretty thin tart, so maybe we don't need to do this method. Maybe it won't sink, but I don't know. I saw someone do the key lime, Jackie from the Nerdy Crafter channel. She did the key lime and her lime sunk. She basically kind of doubled up her lime layers. I feel like I'm just gonna put a nice layer just to be safe. And we're gonna cure this guy. I have it set for the 15-second interval. We'll see if it's like tacky or not. Right. And don't touch the resin with your fingers. Yeah, I would say it's dry. All right. And now we add the rest of the cream. I'm trying to get all of the last little drops of it. Because they really don't give you very much. Or they give you like just enough, you know, for the whole craft. Yeah, it's interesting. They give you like the tweezers for like picking up your little fruits and stuff. But I feel like they should give you like a little spreading tool. Because I don't want to use my tiny fork and get resin on it to spread like the resin around. Because obviously like this needs to be spread around the tart base. So I wish they would have gave us like a little stick or something. Now the question is, do we want to make like a design for this little tart?
Yeah.
Like a little like berry, you know?
Make a design of
No, that's not what I meant by make a design.
Chainsaw Man.
No, I just meant I'm gonna do like berry,
Oh.
strawberry. Girl,
That's boring.
no. Well, it's less boring than just pouring them in there randomly.
At least make a little bunny or something.
A bunny?
A bunny.
How am I gonna do that?
I don't know. You're the artist.
No.
You know what you should do? You should make like a cluster of just raspberries, a cluster of blackberries, and then strawberries. So that way people that don't like the other ones don't have to eat them.
No.
I order like half
Divide
pizza.
it up. Yeah, do you want half cheese and half pepperoni?
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe I can do an edge. We have there's a lot of berries. There's no way I'm gonna use all of these berries.
No.
I'm thinking maybe on the edge I can put strawberries, and in the middle like the cluster of these mixed together.
Okay.
No, they're fine. This is very difficult. You can't cure all of it because then the fruits won't stick. The tweezers are nice, but also like we'll just like drop them in there.
Yeah, I think if I would have just done it their way and just put the resin in there, all these strawberries would have sunk. Everyone just make room, make room. There we go. It's cute. And look, we got 2 strawberries left. And now I think I'm just gonna drop these berries just randomly in here. Yeah, and the only thing is you have to just make sure they're in the resin or else they'll fall off if you go to pick it up. Alright, we'll harden it. So I did it for 30 seconds because it was still a little tacky. But it's hardened completely. And it's cute. And, yeah, I think sounds right. We can't.
No.
No, kind of. The one berry wants to stick up a little bit, but... And the silicone mat coming in clutch because you can harden the resin, you can throw these little pieces away. And this little plastic piece. And now your tweezers are as good as new. Look how many... We had 2 strawberries left over. And, like, look how many berries we have left.
Like 100.
Can make like another little craft with this. Look at this. It's a lot of berries. At least they don't skimp out on these.
It's going in the potential box.
It goes, yeah, in the potential box. And then we just put it in here. Where's that little mat?
What?
The mat that's supposed to go on here.
Where's your stuff?
Do we throw it away with her trash pile?
Did you? I gotta go dumpster diving in the back. I found it. It was blending in with a white table.
Alright. And this. And like this. And then this.
Keep the flies away.
Where's the little table?
I don't want it on the table. It looks ugly.
No,
What is that?
It looks fine.
What is that?
No.
Here's all the trash.
I'm gonna start a petition.
It's kind of a lot. All right, and that was that. I mean, it was super fun, right?
It was fun.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of watched me do this one. Because yours was the cafe one.
Yeah, yours turned out really nice. Mine turned out okay, but you guys will have to come back and see that one next time.
Dang, the segues? What the heck? She's a natural. Okay, so let's get into the ratings of this craft. We're going to divide it up into 5 different categories, and we're just going to give it a number out of 5 stars on what we think based off our own preferences. And yeah, we'll give you a tally at the end, and we'll let you know whether it's worth it or not. All right, so first category is quality. For me, I think the quality was 5 out of 5. I thought the little packagings were cute. I thought the details on like the berries were like really good. Other than the crazy amount of plastic that got thrown away from it, I thought the quality and kind of the packaging altogether, like even though we didn't cut out all those little packages into grocery bags, I still think that it was like still a good idea and it was like quality stuff.
Yeah, I think I give it... Okay, fine. I'll give it a 5. Did yours come with enough resin?
Mine came out with enough resin. I even think there might have been like a tiny bit left in mine.
Okay, fine. You should have given it to me.
Oh, you know, you're totally right because we had like the same color resin.
Yeah.
Hint, hint as to what she got in her series. Yeah, for mine, because it was the tart, it was thin enough that I think there was enough resin that came with mine.
Yeah. All right, fine. Because yours did come with enough resin, I give it a 5. Because, yeah, the packaging was really cute. Besides all the plastic that it's wrapped in, they did have, like, some good detail on the little berries and stuff. Because they're, like, super tiny. So I'm surprised on the amount of detail they put in them.
So the next category is difficulty. I think 1 star as in being too difficult and 5 stars being like easy. Difficulty wise, I would say that it was maybe a 4. I would say because I've worked with resin before, I kind of knew what to expect out of it. I knew that little trick of hardening that layer and then putting the next layer and then putting the fruit because the fruit would sink to the bottom. But obviously, if you've never worked with resin, you would just follow the instructions. So I feel like the difficulty wise, like it's a little bit hard, but also like if you follow the instructions, there was more than enough berries that I think you would have been fine.
Yeah, I guess it would have been more like a real crust pie. Pie crust?
Uh-huh.
Like a real pie crust if you had berries underneath it, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe they just need better instructions. Or maybe that's their whole... Maybe that's how it's supposed to be. So that you can use all the berries.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think... I'll give it a 4.5.
So you thought it was easier?
I think it's pretty easy. Like, I don't think you can, well, you can mess it up, I guess. But I think part of difficulty is like messiness. And it didn't get very messy. The resin is like in a little bottle and you just squeeze it out. Like, it's not like you gotta grab something to like take it out or anything like that.
Yeah, I guess technically it wasn't like a crazy resin craft where you had to like make sure there was no air bubbles or something.
So I think that's why I give it like a 4.5, because I think almost anybody can do it. Like, even young kids can do it.
With supervision.
Without it. Yeah, with supervision. Don't let them eat it. It's tempting, but don't let them eat the resin.
It's true. The resin looked great.
So I think that's why I give it a 4.5, because I think it's anybody can make it without like struggling.
Okay, I think I'd raise mine to also 4.5 under that same premise of like maybe it won't look exactly the same and you can use more berries and it probably would have turned out just fine too. I tried to like spruce it up by like doing my own little design and stuff. So yeah, I guess like a little kid like technically could make a really decent little replica. So
and I mean, I think they're meant for like kids, right? It's not meant for adults.
I don't know. I think it's aimed at anyone who wants.
Well,
to
yeah,
craft
no,
little
it's
things.
aimed at everyone, but it's not like ages 16 and up, you know.
Yeah. The next category is fun. 5 stars being like super fun and 1 star being like it was pretty boring. I would say that it was like a good 5 out of 5. Like, I had a good time.
Did you have that much fun?
Here's the thing. I love little foods. I love crafting
do like the
stuff.
little things.
So like for me, like this is like my 2 little joys like meshing together. So
All
like
right,
for
fine.
me, I thought it was really good. It was a little stressful at times, but like that's just comes with crafting. But
That just comes with
I
you.
thought I was having a good time. I thought it was fun. And like I decorated it, so I made it fun for me.
For me, it's a 4.
A 4.
And maybe it was just because the one that I got was very simple, which again, you guys will see that next week.
Okay, but like from the perspective of watching me do this one, I guess. How fun was it since we're rating this one?
Still a 4.
Still a 4.
I think the way you were placing your berries would have stressed me out a little bit. Like having them lined up like that. And I don't know. I don't like tiny stuff either that much. It's not that I don't like it. I'm not as enthusiastic as you are about little things. I can see why you give it a 5. I am gonna stick with the 4. It was fun, but I wouldn't be like super excited to do another one.
It's not like the most fun you've had. Nor was it the most fun to watch me make.
No, it was entertaining,
Uh-huh.
but I wasn't screaming out of joy watching you make it.
Roll back the clips. Let's see.
At least I don't think I was. I don't know.
I'm gonna put a
Maybe I
clip of
blacked.
you
Maybe
screaming.
maybe I had so much fun that I blacked out that I don't remember.
I'm gonna find a clip of you screaming and let's put it in.
What should you make it the same?
The next category is time. 5 stars meaning it was fast, and 1 star meaning it took too long.
Slow.
So my rating for time, it was probably a 4 for me. It was a pretty quick craft. And it had all the pieces like already like made for you. So it was just a matter of assembly. And I mean, I guess the longest time was maybe me decorating it because we had our UV lamp. But even so, like you would just set it outside, walk away and come back in 10 minutes. So I don't think it took us a long time. Like it probably took us like maybe 20-ish minutes from start to end. And that was with filming. So I feel like it would have been even faster. But then saying that makes like 4 seem like it's too low. So, and it was only 20 minutes. So like, you know, I take it back. I probably would give it a 5 out of 5. It was very fast.
Okay, so I was gonna give it a 5 because it was quick. The resin was drying in less than 30 seconds, you know, which is really cool. But I forgot that not everybody has a UV light, so you would have to go put it out in the sun. And if that was me, I would be very impatient letting that thing dry out there for 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
I guess it's kind of hard for me to rate it because we did have the UV lamp and it was fast, so I give it a 5 if you have a UV lamp. If you don't, I would give it a 4. So I guess I'll meet in the middle with a 4.5.
If you have the UV light, it's a 5 out of 5.
But if you don't, waiting 10 plus minutes, it's a little too much for the little miniature thing that you're going to get out of it, I think.
It's hard too because if you do the craft like on a day where there's not a lot of sun, obviously it's going to take longer too.
That too, like what if you live like in Oregon, you know? You're going to have very limited days when you can go and do this craft.
Yeah, I think that's the other thing too is like if you put this outside, like so much dirt and dust would like blow onto it. I would be so nervous of that happening in that 10 minutes.
That too.
So I guess like the only choice is to put it in like a sunny window or something.
Also, if you're like an impatient person like me, you're gonna go grab that thing after like 3 minutes, and it's
Is it hard?
it's not gonna turn out.
You're gonna touch it and it's gonna be
that,
sticky.
or you're just gonna be like, oh, it's fine, I can keep working on it, and it's not gonna turn out the way it's supposed to.
And then lastly, the last category is creativity. Now this category is kind of like how creative you can be with the craft. So 5 out of 5 is like, oh, you have a lot of free will with this one. And a 1 would be like, no, it's going to turn out exactly like the package said, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but for me, creativity, I like craft kits, but sometimes I find them boring because it's nothing unique. So creativity wise, I would give this like a 4. Nah, I would give it a 3.5.
Wow.
It's pretty low on the creative, like...
Yeah, you can't do much with it.
Like, for mine, I feel like I had the creativity to kind of design the tart how I wanted by placing the berries wherever I wanted them to be. And that's just for my series. We'll rate the cafe series another time, because Sam didn't really have a lot of that freedom with hers. And I found that a lot with the cafe series. The diner series definitely feels like you have a little bit more creative liberty with it. You could add a couple things if you're smart. Maybe you have some crafting supplies. You can add a couple more things to like make it interesting. Or, I mean, you could have taken the tart, technically, cut off a little slice, like with your scissors or something, and made like a little slice of tart off to the side. Like if you wanted to, I think if you had the will and like the supplies, you probably could, you know, do your own little thing. If you don't think of it in advance, you can't really do anything with it afterwards. So it mostly turned out like the thing looked in the picture of the example.
I'm gonna give it a 4. I think I give it a 4 because you bought it knowing what it was. I mean, not exactly what it was because it's a mystery one, right? But you knew what it was gonna be. So I don't think that we made it thinking about the creativity part of it. I don't know how to explain it.
I mean, for me, for craft kits, like I do kind of think about what else can I do with this thing? Or is it just going to turn out like the box? Sometimes you want it to turn out like the box. I think it depends on the craft kit. Like if you're making a stuffed animal, I think maybe you'd want it to turn out like how it's pictured. I mean, even a stuffed animal, you could add little like clothes or accessories, right?
Yeah, I guess that's true. I mean, I guess this is like the non-artist part, right? Where like I bought this thing and I knew it was going to be a cake. And I wanted to make a cake that looked like that. So that's what it is. And I'm not mad that I couldn't add my own spin to it.
Yeah, so from a non-artist, I think creativity-wise, like, it's not that high of a category for you.
And sometimes for me, because I'm not that creative, like, I'd rather just copy something.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think a lot of non-creative people feel that way. They just want it to look nice in the end.
Right. Yeah, exactly. And I'm not giving it a 5 because there really is not a lot of room for creativity. Like, even if I thought of a crazy idea while I'm making it, like, it probably can't really do it unless I really go out of my way to, like, make it happen.
That's fair. All right, my total was 23 out of 25 stars.
So mine's 22 out of 25. So mine got an 88%. What do you get?
Wow, quick math. What the heck? I don't know what that percentage is.
Multiply by 4.
Oh, 80.
A 92.
A 92. Okay, you've always been good at the quick maths, okay?
So a B plus and an A minus.
Yeah, so I would say that the kit, the diner set specifically, is craft. It was worth it. I think it was worth it.
It's crap.
No.
Just kidding. It's craft. I think it's worth it. Okay, fine. It's worth it. How much was this one?
$9.97, so it was about $10. It was worth it. I think for $10 for a mystery box, and it was a crafting kit. You got like a whole experience out of it. We had like a little bonding time making it. And now I have this cute little decoration that sits with my little Nendroid boy sitting on my computer. I think it was worth it. I would pay $10 for the crafting kit rather than just the mystery box, like the mini food brands.
Yeah, I think once again, like, this is a preference thing because I don't think $10 is worth it for me.
Okay, how much do you think would make it worth it?
$5.
$5?
I would pay $5 for it. And the thing, again, is like, I don't like tiny things. It's not, like I said, it's not that I don't like them. I wouldn't pay $10 for it.
So if it was a bigger craft.
Maybe if it was a bigger craft,
so?
It's just so small.
So are you saying that from a non-artist position, you think it's crap?
No, I can't say it's crap. It's not crap, but I think it's a little bit expensive.
Okay.
It's fun. I'm not saying it's not fun, and you know, if you want to try it out, go ahead. You know, I'm not telling you you're wasting your money on it, but I wouldn't buy another one.
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying that I probably would.
I know you would.
All right, well, I don't have an outro prepared.
No.
So I'm not really sure how to end it. You should just start saying something, and I'll just cut you off
and then
in
just
the middle
stop
of the
it.
sentence. Go ahead. What's your sentence?
All right. Well, yeah. Well, thank you for having me, and I hope that I can be a guest on the next episode as well.
The guest. You're gonna be the person making the craft.
Oh, that's right. Then maybe I'll say, okay, well, this was fun, but the next episode is gonna be even more fun because I'm the main character in that one.
Cut her off right there. All right, well, there you have it. And remember that next week we're going to be doing the review of the cafe set. So if you like this, be sure to subscribe so you can get a notification when that comes out. And I don't know, comment down below what you think of this video format and maybe how we can improve it. Also, what do you think we should name it? Because I'm not sure about the craft versus crap name for it. Also, I'm more active on my social media, so go ahead and follow me over those if you want to join in on the conversation. And until next time, see ya!